Hello everyone, it's Amina Lawson, author of The Time Factor, and I am coming on here today to talk to you about our core values. Anyone who follows our coaching program and follows our videos, you know I mention them periodically. And so I wanted to just kind of talk today about our core values and just the importance of establishing our core values. Our core values are not just these things that we think are important, but they should literally be a guide for our life, a guide for our business, a guide how we function, a guide how we deal with people. And so, you know, when we have our core values in place and we're clear about those things, when we're confronted with situations where we're not really certain, we can always take our core values, line them up with that decision, and go from there. If we, are not certain of how to move forward in a relationship with someone, whether it be personal or business, we can take those core values to see if those core values line up to that thing and then go from there. And so I want us to be aware and be conscious of our core values. Anyone who is a part of our Time Factor coaching knows that we always focus on our 3 core values, those 3 things that you need to be efficient, that you need to be productive in order to grow in life and business. And so I had a really, really good conversation this morning with one of my Time Factor coaches, and we were talking about her core values. Now, I've been coaching this particular client for some time, and what we realized was when we went to go revisit her core values, because we were just having like this, we were like stuck in our conversation, right? And so I said, well, let's look at your core values. Well, she couldn't find them and I couldn't find them. And so I was like, I really don't remember what they are, and she couldn't remember either. And so to me, I was like, okay, if you can't remember them, that means they're not your core values and they're not as important as you thought they were. And if they're not that important, then that explains why we are stuck, because you're not clear on what's important to you. So what did we do? We sat down and we revisited, and we actually ended up putting together a list of different core values. And once we got a chance to look at that, like literally the conversation just soared, because she was clear on what she needed to excel. And so that's the thing that our core values do for us. They help us to be clear about what we need to excel. They help us to be clear about how to make decisions. They help us to be clear about how to move forward. And once we establish what is most important to us, what we need to grow, what we need to flourish, what we need to make decisions through our core values, like we're limitless. In everything we do moving forward, we measure up against these core values. And if they don't fit, we remove them, and if they fit, it lets us know that we can move forward and proceed. The main thing that having our core values does is it helps us to not waste time doing aimless work, not being productive. And so what I want you guys to do, if you do not have 3 core values, those 3 things like, I have to have these in my life, I have to have these in my business, I have to have these in front of me, I suggest that you sit down, establish what your core values are, and apply them to every area in your life so that you can see yourself grow, so that you can see yourself being the productive person that you envision yourself being. That is my Time Factor tip of the day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye. Oh, wait, okay. If you have not picked up a copy of my book, The Time Factor, you can actually go on to aminalawson.com, click The Time Factor, and pick up your copy. Thanks so much, and I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Bye.